Now, I've said in the past few days that, in my opinion, Mr. Trump should consider pardoning Hillary Clinton. A lot of you really disagreed with this and took issue with me. I have more than 2,000 comments against my position. Here's a couple. First from Ed. I listened to you, the judge, and others talk about pardoning Hillary, and my blood boils. I spent 30 years in law enforcement and saw what the DOJ and FBI do to people for minor transgressions of federal law. Terry chimes in with this. I wish you'd quit trying to get Hillary pardoned. She deserves to be investigated and prosecuted for crimes against this country. You know, I really need some professional advice on this, so we're turning to Katie Phang, a former prosecutor. Simple question, Katie, and we'd always like to have you on the show. Should Hillary Clinton be pardoned?
Absolutely not. Like Hester Prynne and Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter, instead of a big old A, anybody who touches this pardon of Hillary Clinton is going to have a big old P on them for the rest of their careers. Trump should not touch a pardon of Hillary Clinton. It is an interesting concept. It may look very magnanimous and generous for him to do so. But the reality is, and many people don't know this, a pardon can actually be rejected by the pardonee. So it assumes that Hillary Clinton would actually accept a pardon from Donald Trump. It would be an admission of guilt by her. So frankly, Obama's not going to do it because we all saw that Ford lost the 1976 election when he pardoned Nixon. So, you know, Obama's not going to do it. The Democratic Party won't do it. And, you know, I don't think Trump's going to do it.
OK, I do hear you. Don't make any mistakes. I really do hear you. I think you're coming all the way from Miami. I can hear you. Now, let me explain the reason why I suggested it. I don't want this country to be bogged down in endless investigations. I don't want it to be bogged down in legalisms. He said this to her and when, etc., etc., etc. I think that's a negative for the country. I want a clean, fresh start. The Clintons are finished. We don't have to drag them through the courts. I just want a clean start. That's my point. Do you agree with that? My position in any way, shape or form, Katie? Have I got a point at all?
Stuart, you always have great points. And the great point you have is clean start's fine, but you don't need a pardon to do it. If you don't want to continue in the legalisms, if you don't want to drag the United States and the American people through more of the potential indictment issues, etc., then the FBI stands down, the AG continues to stand down, the DOJ stands down, and nobody pursues further investigations. But, Stuart, the problem is the American public demands answers. Not just the email server issue, but they want to know what happens with the Clinton Foundation. So how do you reconcile that yin and that yang? I don't know what to tell you. Yeah,
but you know, if Trump did pardon her and Bill and all the rest, that would be such a put down, wouldn't it? Can you imagine how they would feel to be pardoned by the likes of Donald Trump? That would be just humiliating in the extreme. If that's what you want, that's how you do it. That's just my position. I'll give you the last 10 seconds, Katie Phang.
Well, ergo the reason, Stuart, I said, would the Clintons actually accept a pardon from Trump? That would be a serious, logical, strategic issue for them. They want the carte blanche, but would they actually take it?
Yeah, what kind of future would Chelsea Clinton have in these circumstances? That's a good
Not
question.
in Congress, apparently.
Katie Phang, thanks for joining us. As always, appreciate it.
Always.
Thank you.